Cardi B leaves the internet on fire with a major announcement on her romance with Stefon. The internet didn't just react, it erupted. Late last night, without warning, Cardi B sent shockwaves through social media after dropping what fans are already calling one of the boldest, most emotionally charged announcements of her entire career. No rollout. No teaser. No press release. Just raw emotion, honesty, and a message that instantly set timelines, group chats, and comment sections ablaze. Within minutes, the post was everywhere. Twitter Spaces exploded. Instagram stories froze mid-scroll. TikTok creators scrambled to go live. And at the center of it all was one name fans never expected to see tied so directly to Cardi's heart, Stefon. "I'm done hiding my happiness." The announcement didn't come in the form of a flashy photo shoot or a carefully staged interview. Instead, it arrived as a late-night message, written in Cardi's unmistakable voice, emotional, unapologetic, and deeply personal. She spoke about choosing peace over noise, love over fear, and honesty over rumors. Without spelling out every detail, she made one thing crystal clear. This wasn't a fling, a rumor, or a headline manufactured for attention. This was real. Fans immediately noticed the shift in tone. This wasn't the fiery, combative Cardi the internet is used to seeing when romance becomes a topic. This was softer. Reflective. Almost vulnerable. She spoke about feeling protected, understood, and, for the first time in a long while, emotionally safe. That alone was enough to set the internet on fire. The subtle clues fans missed. As soon as the announcement dropped, detectives across social media went into overdrive. Suddenly, moments from the past few months began to make sense. Lyrics that now felt too specific to be coincidence. Smiles and recent appearances that fans described as different. Low-key social media interactions that previously flew under the radar. Fans started compiling timelines, side-by-side screenshots, and theory threads stretching for miles. What once looked like random coincidence now felt like a carefully guarded secret finally stepping into the light. And when people realized how long Cardi had been protecting this chapter of her life from public chaos, respect flooded in. Stefon quiet but powerful response. While Cardi's announcement did most of the talking, fans were stunned by the quiet strength of Stefon reaction. No long caption. No dramatic speech. Just a simple, meaningful acknowledgement that spoke volumes. To many, it felt intentional, a sharp contrast to the loudness of online speculation. Where the internet screamed, he stayed grounded. Where rumors tried to define the story, he let Cardi's words lead. Fans praised the balance instantly. "This is grown love," one comment read. "This feels protected, not performed," another said. The internet splits. But mostly celebrates. As expected, not everyone reacted the same way. Some fans were shocked. Some were confused. Some needed time to process. But the overwhelming response: support. Celebration. Curiosity. Thousands of comments praised Cardi for choosing happiness on her own terms. Others applauded her for refusing to let public opinion dictate her personal life. And many admitted something surprising. They'd never seen Cardi B look this calm, this centered, or this sure about love. Why this announcement feels different? This wasn't just about romance. It was about growth. Cardi spoke indirectly about lessons learned from past relationships, about loving loudly, losing painfully, and rebuilding slowly. She hinted that this chapter wasn't rushed, wasn't chaotic, and wasn't born from loneliness. Instead, it was built quietly. Carefully. Intentionally. And that's what shook the internet the most. People weren't just reacting to who she's with, they were reacting to who she's becoming. What happens next? Since the announcement, speculation has gone into overdrive. Will they make a public appearance together? Will Cardi reference this love story in upcoming music? Is this the beginning of a New, more private era for her. Nothing has been confirmed, and honestly, that uncertainty only adds fuel to the fire. Because if there's one thing Cardi B made clear with this announcement, it's this. She's done explaining herself. She's done shrinking joy to make others comfortable. And she's done letting the internet write her love story. One thing is certain. Whether you love it, question it, or are still processing it, this announcement changed the conversation. Cardi B didn't just reveal a romance. She reclaimed control of her narrative. And with Stefon Diggs standing quietly but confidently beside her, fans can't help but wonder. Is this the calm before an even bigger storm? Or the beginning of Cardi B's most peaceful chapter yet? One thing's for sure. The internet will not stop talking about this anytime soon. Cardi B leaves the internet on fire with a major announcement on her romance with Stefon Diggs. The internet didn't just react, it erupted. In the early hours of the morning, when most fans were half asleep and scrolling on autopilot, Cardi B dropped a post so unexpected, so emotionally charged, that it sent shockwaves across social media in seconds. No rollout. No teaser. No cryptic countdown. Just raw energy, raw emotion, and a caption that immediately had fans screaming, crying, and refreshing their feeds in disbelief. And at the center of it all, her romance with Stefon Diggs. I'm done hiding. That was the sentence that changed everything. No emojis. No hashtags. Just 5 words, bold, direct, and impossible to ignore. Within minutes, the comments section turned into absolute chaos. Fans flooded in by the thousands, then hundreds of thousands, all asking the same question. Is this real? For weeks, rumors had been swirling. Paparazzi sightings. Whispers from insiders. Subtle likes. Deleted comments. Late-night posts that felt too emotional to be random. But nothing had been confirmed. Until now. This wasn't a soft launch. This was a full-on declaration. The video that broke the internet. Moments after the caption went live, Cardi followed up with a video, and that's when things truly went nuclear. The clip opened quietly. No music. No filters. Just Cardi sitting down, bare-faced, eyes glossy, clearly emotional. The silence alone had fans holding their breath. I'm tired, she said softly. Tired of pretending. Tired of letting people tell my story for me. Her voice cracked. And just like that, the internet froze. This is my real life. Cardi didn't yell. She didn't joke. She didn't perform. She spoke from the chest. She talked about love that doesn't look perfect online. Love that grows in private. Love that shows up when cameras are gone and the world is loud. Then came the line that sent fans into meltdown. What we have is real. It's not a rumor. It's not a phase. And I'm not ashamed of it. That's when the name dropped. Not dramatically. Not theatrically. Just, honestly. Stefon Diggs, the calm in the storm. As Cardi spoke, the narrative shifted from gossip to something deeper. She described Stefon as someone who listened when she needed silence, who didn't try to fix her but stood beside her while she fixed herself. Someone who didn't care about headlines, only her peace. Fans immediately noticed the contrast. This wasn't flashy love. This was grounded love. And the internet felt it. The moment that sealed it. Near the end of the video, Cardi paused, wiped her eyes, and smiled, a real smile. The kind fans rarely see. Then the camera shifted. Just slightly. And there he was. Not centered. Not posing. Not speaking. Just standing there. Watching her. That single frame became the most shared screenshot of the day. No kiss. No hand-holding. No theatrics. Just presence. Social media goes into overdrive. Within an hour, Cardi B was trending worldwide. Stefon Diggs followed right behind. Clips were reposted millions of times. Celebrities reacted